Here I am with Dudley, a 16-month-old Sheepadoodle, here to learn the place command because his owner says he's very anxious around the house, wandering around looking for trouble. They actually call him Mr. Mischief. So the beginning part was not the very beginning of our lesson. It took a lot of work to get to that point. He was terrified of stepping onto the bed at first. And I'm sorry that I didn't film that part. I just did not think to, at that moment, film that. So what I did was I turned over the bed to make it much less intimidating on the ground, and my goal is just to start walking him over it. He wasn't very food motivated for me, so I was using a lot of verbal praise, and my goal right now is to just have him walking on and off the bed, which he did with no problem, giving some leash guidance. And what's happening is once he gets all 4 paws on the bed, he gets a ton of verbal praise. So we do this a couple reps, off and on, and then when I feel that we've got this down pat, I flip the bed over and try it out. And so he did great. He actually stepped onto the bed no problem, and so we are then able to start our place lessons with the bed in its appropriate spot. So we'll start doing more reps. I start naming the command, give it a command name called place. So when he's a couple feet away from the bed, I'll say, Dudley, place. And then when he gets all 4 paws on the bed, he gets verbal praise, which is yes. And then the release word is break. And that signifies to him he's allowed to jump off the bed. So after a couple reps, we begin to teach him the boundary of the bed and the rules. And the rules are you're not allowed to step off the bed until you hear the release word. So right there, he got a little correction to get back on the bed. So how I do this is I'll start by leading him on the bed, and then I'll kind of start walking past the bed and he'll follow me, but I didn't give the release word yet. So he'll get a little, leash guidance back onto the bed. He'll get a verbal no, and then I'll repeat the command place. So he actually learns through all of these mistakes. And what I'll start doing at the end is start adding a little bit more distance, some distractions. I'll start maybe walking away from the bed, back to the bed, around the bed, do some circles. Right there, he learns, oh, she doesn't want me to leave. She didn't give me the release word. I'm going to stay on the bed. So eventually, you're going to get a dog who knows they have to stay on the bed and learns to relax because they don't have those thousands of decisions by pacing around the house. She says he'll walk around and just pick up a sock and put it in his mouth, or she said it literally seems like he's wandering around looking for something to get into. So this is going to help them, look at his tail, so much with the household management by just giving him this one job to lay on the bed and just chill out and relax. I think it's going to help them so much with them and with also with his state of mind, helping him be a little bit more calm. So right here, I'm adding some distraction, kind of walking around. His first instinct is to probably jump off. When he first got to my house, he was pacing around all over the place. He was jumping on the couch, jumping off the couch, sniffing everything, which is normal, just very anxious though. So by the end of this lesson, you'll see him just laying very calmly on the place bed, very relaxed, not a care in the world, just very chilled out, and that's what we like to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to show you how we start with a nervous and scared dog with the place bed, because sometimes you have to get creative, and that's what we did here. Thanks for watching. Good boy.
boy.